What's up, everybody? Josh or Miho here. I hope everybody's doing good and well and stuff. I got an album review to do for you, and I'm going to show it to you right now. This is the new album from the band Abyssal, entitled... Yeah, I'm not even going to try it. The name of the album is in the title of this video. It was originally self-released, but is now reissued through Profound Lore Records. If you're not too familiar with this band, they're based out of the UK. And the best way to describe the sound of this band would be an extremely oppressive, heavy, and crushing mixture of death metal with some elements of doom and some black metal thrown in there too. I mean, if you think of death metal that has that almost deep, destructive, occult vibe to it, I mean, if you think of stuff like maybe Portal, or Mitochondrion, or even Ulcerate from New Zealand, Abyssal are a band that definitely pull off this kind of style very well. I got word of this band a couple of months ago by way of a good friend of mine, Lone Goat from Goatcraft. He had thrown this band my way by way of an article done on the deathmetal.org website. And by going onto that website, I got to listen to a song from this album, and then it led me onto their Bandcamp page, where I streamed this album and listened to it. And upon listening to this album, I was just completely mesmerized and in awe of what I heard. I was extremely floored by this band's level of class and musicianship. And unfortunately, the album that was self-released from them was sold out, and therefore it kind of put a damper on me wanting to talk about it a little more. Sure, I could have reviewed it when they had it on Bandcamp, but I kind of didn't want to feel as if any kind of special moments were going to be taken away until I had the physical copy. During that time, it led me on to listen to their debut entitled Denouement. And that album in and itself was just crushing, just amazing musicianship. I mean, I really don't know too much about these guys, and I'm pretty sure that's the kind of style that they are. They don't really want to be put out there too much. They don't want their names or whatever put out there. They kind of have a mystery vibe to them, but they do this musical style justice. And then came the news that Profound Lore Records was going to reissue this album that came out towards the beginning of the year, this month in April. So once that news was made public, I jumped at the opportunity to get myself a copy. Obviously, I bought it through a different distro, but still, I finally got it, and now I can talk to you guys about it. It's 11 tracks, and it clocks in at around 59 minutes in length, so this is basically almost an hour's worth of music. And once you get past the foreboding intro of this album, which ironically is called Forebode, you get past the first minute of it, then you get thrown for an amazing tailspin. That tailspin being the song The Tongue of the Demagogue, which is around an 8.5 minute long track. And from then on there, you are on an immediate roller coaster ride. Just chock full of amazing musicianship, great vocals, and the overall vibe and atmosphere is what any fan of occult death metal will love and appreciate. At least I hope. The guitar work on here is just absolutely swarming. The riffs are just all over the place. They sound chaotic, they sound frantic, just the way some of the chords sound, the way the riffs are delivered. You can hear the way the riffs are played, the tremolos, the leads, they sound fantastic. And it has the ability to almost give you goosebumps in a way. Because you get to songs like Under the Wretched Son of Hatin, and A Sheath of Deceit. You hear the guitar chords on those tracks just sound even crazier and crazier. It gets like that all the way throughout this record. Even the Headless Serpent, there's some crazy riffs going on in that track as well. Yeah, the guitar work is just soaring. It is crazy. It is buzzing. It's not over loud or distracting. It is just near perfection, the way these guitars are played. And the same can be said for the bass tone. This has a very good bass tone. It's not trying to battle with the guitar. It has its place and it has its elements, and the elements that are on here are really solid. Really good, solid bass work all the way throughout. The drums on this album are just absolutely monstrous. Very monstrous drum work. Just the way the double bass sounds, the way the blast beats are, the fills. It's just chaotic, and just the way the drums are played, the way that they're executed and syncopated, it's just very intelligent. It's very loud, and I think it's meant to be that way. It's meant to have that almost frightening kind of approach to it. And just the way these drums are played are just amazing. Even when it's fast or methodical, these drums pull it off so well. And the vocals are very haunting. The vocals have a very almost booming, echoing kind of feel to them. Whoever this guy is singing, he delivers just amazing vocals. Very low, very guttural. You can understand everything he says, but just the way he delivers the lyrics and the way he says the things that he says, it's just fantastic. I mean, there's some great songwriting and lyrical content going on with this album, even to the small certain touches like the interludes. There are a few 30-second interludes, and then you get to the track Created Sick, Commanded to Be Well. That is a 10.5-minute long instrumental, but there is so much going on with that instrumental. It makes you pay attention. It makes you want to listen. It makes you want to appreciate everything that this band is doing and going through. Yeah, this is pure, plain and simple, a true piece of death metal art. And I'm really excited that this album is getting some kind of exposure. I know that it was originally self-released, but I'm glad that Profound Lore made it possible for this project to be heard, for this band to be heard. And if you're a fan of occult death metal or traditional death metal or death metal that involves black or doom, you will find something to enjoy with Abyssal. I also think their debut album recently got reissued as well, so if you're able to come across that, definitely make an effort to do so. So, if I had to pick any favorite tracks off of this album, I would definitely have to say The Tongue of the Demagogue, Under the Wretched Son of Hatain, The Headless Serpent, A Sheath of Deceit, A Malthusian Epoch. Just some great stuff. I'm going to leave you some links in the description box as to where you can listen to this and purchase it. I'm going to leave you a link to the Abyssal Bandcamp where you can buy this album digitally or buy it physically directly from them. Also to the Profound Lore Records site where you can buy this album direct from the label. I believe this is limited to 1,000 copies, so if you're able to snag a copy or come across one, please make an effort to do so if you are interested in this band. So I'm going to show you the album again. This is the new album from Abyssal. Again, album title in the name of this video. Check it out, and I'm going to give this a 9.5 out of 10. This is definitely top 10 contender material, and I'm glad this is getting a chance to be heard and exposed. So support Abyssal. I'm going to conclude this review. Thanks all for watching. Thanks for checking out my channel, and until the next time, Armijo out.